What? And who might be interrupting my prayers? Oh, it's you, Patty. Well, why would you be talking to me? Well, you know, I'm just a poor cobbler. What can I do? Ah, I see. But why me? Well, I'll do my best. Aye. And I've always had a lot of faith in you, too.
Knock it off.
Excuse me, sir. How much farther?
You're going to Aaronville, right?
Yes, sir.
Not too much further. I'd say Aaronville is right at the end of that rainbow. You got a pot of gold waiting there for you, do you?
Pot of gold?
Well, sure, leprechauns hide their gold at the end of rainbows.
What's a leprechaun?
Well, I thought everybody knew about leprechauns. A leprechaun's an elf from Ireland with special powers of his own. If you capture one, he's got to take you to his pot of gold and grant you 3 wishes. But be very careful. You let him out of your sight for one moment, he's gone, and he doesn't owe you nothing.
Do you think there's leprechauns in Aaronville?
Oh, I recall hearing a rumor once that there's a leprechaun around Aaronville. But mind you, it's just a rumor.
Where did it go?
Rainbow? Don't you be worrying yourself none, laddie. I know where we're going.
You, don't think you're being just a little too obvious, do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't. Happens to be part of the plan.
Seems to me the last thing Sam needs is a dreamer.
Why don't you just help me with the ladder?
Why don't you just ask her to marry you and get it over with?
Because she'll say no.
You know, you two boys need to have some faith. Learn to believe.
She needs someone who has at least 1 foot on the ground.
What she needs is me. Unfortunately, I just happen to be available. Right on time. See you, boys. Morning, morning.
Morning. The usual?
Yes, indeed. So, Alex, what kind of scientist are we studying to be today?
An epidemiologist.
A what?
An epidemiologist. Somebody who studies epidemics. You know, like the Black Plague?
Ew. Sounds pretty serious to me.
It is.
Your niece and nephew come today.
Yeah,
How long since the plane crash?
almost 6 months.
Oh, I bet if anybody can help them face reality, you can.
I hope so. Ta-ta. See ya.
Settled okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad you decided to come up here for the summer.
Mom said being here was like being in heaven. So I figured maybe that would make it easier for him to find me.
Hey, you're gonna have a great time. And I'm sure you'll have all sorts of adventures.
Adventures?
Well, sure. Hey, just look out there. Who knows what adventures are waiting for you out there? Why don't you come downstairs for a bite to eat?
Okay.
You coming?
Be right there.
Becky? Becky? We were just about to have some lunch.
What?
I said we were just about to have lunch.
No, thanks.
Are you sure? I made some chicken.
I'm not hungry.
Okay. You stargazing?
Yeah.
Did you ever see so many stars? There's the Big Dipper. You see it?
Yeah.
And there's the North Star. It's helped many a lost soul find their way home.
Really?
You know, Alex has a telescope. Maybe tomorrow she can show you how to use it.
Okay.
Okay. Time for bed.
Good night, Aunt Sam.
Good night, honey. Good night, Ace.
Sure hope Dad knows about the North Star.
Ready for landing? Ready. Okay, here we go.
Again.
Sorry, Tommy. It's time for me to go.
Tell me what it's like up there again.
It's beautiful. You feel like you're floating over and through the clouds, and the Earth's real small below. It's heaven.
I wish I could go up with you.
Well, we'll just have to see to it that you get your wish. When I get back, I'll fly you up there.
Promise?
With Ace as my witness, I promise.
Guys, breakfast!
Hey, you're late. Shop's open.
Not to worry, my dear friend, not to worry.
All right, I'll bite. Why aren't you across the street?
Well, you see, it's part of the plan. Today I go in a little late, each day a little bit later, till finally she realizes that she misses me, and I don't go in at all.
Yeah? So?
That's the night I ask her to marry me. Telling you, it'll work.
Ted, you missed a spot. Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. The usual?
Thank you very much. Hello, I don't get a good morning out of you?
Good morning.
Well, good morning to you. Who's your new friend?
My cousin, Tommy.
Oh, hi, Tommy. Welcome to Aaronville. Rick Callahan.
Are you a policeman?
Well, no, I'm close, though. I'm a fireman. You ever see a real fire truck up close?
No.
Well, mine's across the street. You want to take a look at it?
Yeah. Come on, I'll brace you.
Okay.
Keep some of our emergency equipment in here. This ladder will get us up as high as 3 floors if we need to. More emergency equipment here.
What's that thing?
What, this? This is the main water hookup. You hook this up to the fire hydrant on the street where the hose is here. This is a nozzle. Jump up here and I'll show you a cap. That's Spot. We rescued her from the top of a tree. Found she had no owner, so we kept her. Haven't seen a mouse around here since.
Never saw one before.
Well, that may be true, but what the heck? I see Mr. Connors has caught your eye. Full of blarney, he is. But he's loved by the whole town. He's a leprechaun if there ever was one.
A leprechaun? There's no such thing as a leprechaun.
No such thing!
That's right. Fairies and all that stuff are all just made up. They don't really exist.
Now, how can you be so sure of that?
Because you can't scientifically prove it.
Well, that may be true. But remember, there was once a time when scientists couldn't prove that bacteria or viruses existed. In fact, they were laughed at until the microscope was invented, right?
Yeah, you're right. But that discovery led to vaccines and cures like penicillin.
That's exactly right. So don't be so quick to disbelieve because you can't see or prove something exists, because you might miss some pretty neat stuff. Remember, belief precedes the miracle.
Rick, I believe in eating. Where's our food?
Uh-oh. Gotta go, guys. Forgot. I'll see you guys later.
I still say there's no such thing as leprechauns. And I say there are. And he is one. Is not. Is two. Is not. Is two. Is not. Mr. Connors is just a nice old man who tells stories down at the diner. He is one, and I can prove it. How? We'll capture him. Yeah, right. Then we'll get our wish. I still say he's a leprechaun. Is not. Is two. Is not. Is two. Look it up. Leprechaun, an Irish elf who works as a shoemaker. See? A shoemaker? And keeps a pot of gold. Upon capture, the leprechaun must disclose the location of his gold and grant his captor 3 wishes. Told you. He doesn't have to give us 3 wishes. I know. That is if he's a leprechaun. Don't! He'll see you. How are we supposed to see him? We should be hiding over there. That way we can watch him. Okay, but let's make it quick so he doesn't see us. And the next time he stops, we'll run. still coming. Okay, then he probably didn't see you. Come on, let's go. You're captured.
What's this? Miniature bandits?
We're not bandits, but we know who you are.
And who might that be?
You're a leprechaun, and since we caught you, you have to take us to your pot of gold and grant us 3 wishes.
A leprechaun, is it? Well, my, Alex, I never realized you were a storyteller, too.
Actually, my cousin Tommy thinks you're a leprechaun.
Oh, Tommy, is it? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Liam Patrick Connors at your service. Now, tell me, what gives you this notion I'm a leprechaun?
You are one, and don't think you can get away from me because you can't.
Well, I'm sure I couldn't even if I were a leprechaun.
Oh, I told you he isn't one.
I didn't say that.
Then you are one?
And I didn't say that.
So are you a leprechaun or not?
Well, look, what if I told you I was an angel?
Angels have wings.
Oh, they do they? And what might a leprechaun look like?
Like you.
Oh, well, you two have got me in quite a spot here. I mean, if I tell you that I'm not a leprechaun, you'll think that I'm just lying so I can be on me way. Ah, now, Tommy, you can't judge a book by its cover, especially an old one. Well, what I mean is, it's not what a person looks like that makes them what they are. It's the intent of their hearts and the good that they're willing to do for others that matters.
He's trying to tell you he's not a leprechaun, Tommy. So you can't grant me 3 wishes?
Ah, no, I can't. Ah, if only we could find the lost Faden.
The what?
Well, surely you've heard of the legend of the lost Faden.
What's a Faden?
Why, the Faden is a small gold flute that the King of the Fairies uses to play the song of the Creator on. It helps all the other fairies see the glory and the wonder and the beauty of life. And Tommy, it's also what he uses to grant wishes.
And it's lost?
Aye. Oh, that's quite a story. You see, one day, the King of the Fairies, he comes to me with a special order. I'm to make shoes for all the fairies. Oh, they got this wonderful ball coming up, you see. They're going to have funny little fireflies hanging from the trees, making light. Well, that's another story. Well, anyway, after he left, I realized he'd left his Faden behind. Well, I put it in me safe for safekeeping, awaiting his return, you see. But that night, as I was working late, a young man busts into me shop and he demands all me money. Well, I give it to him, every cent. But that wasn't good enough for him. No, he wanted the Faden as well. I told him, it's no use to you since you don't know how to use it. But he took it anyway. But I chased him as far as I could. But I lost him. He got away from me. Ah, but he didn't get away from the others.
What others?
Why, the fairies, of course. He tried to make his getaway through these fields and woods, but he never made it.
What happened?
Well, the police found his body in the river, poor soul. They never knew for sure what happened to him, but I do.
What?
Come here. The puka.
The puka?
Aye, an odd fairy, that one. Comes at night in the shape of a horse and beckons you to ride him. But if you mount his back, he'll take you on a death ride that you'll never survive. Unless, of course, you're among the very bravest of heart.
Wait a minute. They got the thief, then the king got his Faden back.
Ah, no, lass. It seems that he lost it somewhere on the ferry ride.
Then the fairies know where it is, right?
No, according to the legend, this area is still filled with fairies all looking for the flute.
Really?
Aye, lad. And they'll find it someday. But you know, I kind of feel responsible for it. And I'd like to find it first so I could give it back to the king myself. So I come here every day, looking for it. It's here somewhere in these fields and woods. But alas, they're going slow because, well, my eyes aren't what they used to be.
We could help you look for it. It would be like a treasure hunt.
Aye, you could at that. And a fine treasure we might find. Oh, but I don't know. Look there. What do you see?
I don't see anything.
Nothing.
Trees. Trees.
Only trees? Well, look at all. What's that over there?
Clouds. Clouds.
And that's all. Well, what about the wind? Listen. Do you hear him? Ah, never mind. Well, I can see I've got my work cut out for me with you two. You've got a lot to learn. This is not a task for the faint of heart, you know.
I'm brave.
How do you know? Well, I know, but you know the fairies, they don't want anybody else to find the Faden. You have to be very smart to avoid their traps.
I'm very smart.
I knew that about you. But you'd have to learn to believe in many wondrous things. These fields and woods are full of things you've never seen or heard before.
We'll learn.
You will? You'll learn. Well, then. Well, that's different. Well, run not then. I'll tell you what. We'll meet back here tomorrow, and that's when our journey will begin. That is, if it's all right with your fine mother, Alex. Let's see what time it is here. Hold that. Oh, it's getting late. All right, she's going to be worried. Off with you now. Go on, go on. I'll see you tomorrow. Leprechauns, is it? Well, why not? What? Well, what do you mean you don't like the way I'm doing it? Well, I'm a storyteller, not a preacher. No, you can't put angels with leprechauns and fairies. It will ruin the story. Besides, you could play one of the fairies. Well, you got the wings for it. Paddy. Where's your sense of humor? She workers.
So how was everyone's day?
Great. We caught a leprechaun. We snuck up behind the stump, then we jumped out and we caught him.
That's great, honey. Becky, how was your day?
Fine.
Tomorrow, why don't you take a book and go down to the lake?
I didn't bring any books.
Well, we can fix that.
Mr. Connor said we could help him look for the lost Faden. Then maybe the Fairy King could grant us 3 wishes.
Can I be excused?
The lost what?
Can I be excused?
The lost Faden. A gold flute that was stolen from him.
Can I be excused, please?
What is wrong?
I've had enough.
You're excused.
Can we please help him find it, Mom?
Find what?
The Faden.
Look, I don't want you two bothering Mr. Connors.
Mom, he's just...
I know, he likes to tell stories, and they're nice to listen to, but you can't...
But he needs our help. And besides, it will be like an adventure. Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Yes!
When did that happen? I'm on the phone.
I need to talk to you.
It's my aunt. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Come in. I'm sorry. Just sometimes I get so tired of hearing about what Tommy and his stuffed bird did.
I see. I seem to recall a little girl who wouldn't go anywhere without Sebastian.
That was different.
Yeah, you're right. Sebastian wasn't the last gift your dad ever gave you.
Do you know why he carries around that dumb bird anyway? He thinks that Dad's coming back. If he doesn't have it with him, Dad's not gonna find him.
Look, he's only 7.
He sounds like my mom. Why don't you just make him understand that Dad's never coming back?
Look, I know losing your dad still hurts. But I promise, in time the hurt will heal. It may feel like there's nothing left to believe in. Like there's a big, empty place in your heart.
What am I supposed to put in there?
I wish I knew, Becky. I wish I knew.
Well, good morning to you. And what have we here?
A metal detector.
A metal detector, a machine that... Oh, my, what a good idea.
That's not all. A map. So we know where we searched.
And aren't you the smart one, though? Well, I'm glad you're on this hunt with us. Oh, look, here's where we are at the edge of the woods. We've got all this area here to cover.
Whoa, that's a lot of area.
But have you got something better to do?
No.
Well, all right then. Tommy, today you're the leader. Where are we gonna go?
That way.
All right then. Onward!
It's heard on the wind and the wings of summer. Softly it sings, ta-loo-ta-lee. Echoing sweetly as we once wonder, where can we find the answers we seek? So sweetly its melody shows the secret to all with an open heart to hear. It's found in the dreams of the child that seeks it. The end of the rainbow is always so near. Look to the sky when your heart feels like flying. Race with the clouds till the sun sets. Look deep inside when it's joy that ye seek. It is easy when you but believe. When looking through eyes of imagination, all that's around you blossoms anew. From fields of clover to sweet carnation, the colors of life now burst into view. So tarry a while in this land enchanted, found in that place deep within. There you'll find peace, there you'll find joy. It is waiting if you but believe. Open your eyes and believe.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground. I think it's time for a rest. Oh, how about under this fine house?
It's not a house, it's our tree.
Oh, it's your tree, is it? Well, it looks like a fine, solid house to me. Tommy?
It looks like a tree to me.
Well, all right then. Let's take a seat under your tree. Come on. Help an old man down here. Easy, does it? Oh, my goodness. Well, I can see that you two are going to need a little help.
What are these?
Training wheels for your imagination. Someday you won't need them, but for now, put them on. All right, now, both of you, close your eyes. Now, Alex, you're no longer a little girl, but a sweet, gentle squirrel. And Tommy, you're a little bird, a beautiful bluebird. Now think, both of you think. Now, squirrel, open your eyes. And what do you see?
I see grass. Really tall grass.
And bluebird, open your eyes and tell me what you see.
I see brown. Just brown.
Well, it can't be just brown. It must be something. Sometimes you have to stand back to see the truth.
The tree.
Ah, the tree. And squirrel, do you see the tree?
Uh-huh.
Okay, both of you, up the tree. What do you see? Explore the tree. Squirrel, you've come to a hole. Take a look inside. Tell me what you see.
It's my house!
Ah, your house, is it? Bluebird, can you find your house?
Found it!
All right, you can come down now. Now tell me, what are you sitting under?
A house!
You can take your glasses off now.
Alex, I'm sure if you imagined hard enough, you could see things from a squirrel's point of view. But you didn't actually become one. You understand?
I guess so. But how could it seem so real?
Well, I don't know. But there's always a logical, rational explanation. Even if I can't think of it right now. Okay? Bye, honey.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Rick.
Night, Alex. You always told there's a rational explanation for everything.
Oh, sure. It's disquieting to kids to give them all sorts of fantastical explanations and silly reasons for things. It makes them unsure.
Yeah, but what about the things that you can't explain?
We won't be too late.
Take your time. I get paid by the hour.
Yeah. Well?
Look, nothing's come up yet.
Yeah, but it might. Then what are you gonna do?
Lay-dee-die, 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 lay-dee-die.
What are you humming?
Oh, that's the tune that the Fairy King plays on the Faden. Come here, come here. Now listen. Can you hear them?
Who?
Well, the fairies, of course.
I don't hear anything.
Nothing.
Just the birds.
Aye, the birds. And the wind through the trees, and the animals rushing through the field. During the day, the fairies play along with the sounds of the meadow, and at night to the crickets and the owls. If you listen very carefully, you can hear them. Well, come along now. But be careful. Don't let their music distract you. If you're not very careful, they can lure you into a fairy ring.
Fairy ring?
Aye. You step in one of those, and the fairies will have you dancing to their tune for 7 years. I think I've caught a fairy ring. Tommy, can you help me, please? Alex, you think you can pull us out of here?
You're kidding. I wish I was there. You're not gonna believe what I'm looking at. My deranged brother and my misfit cousin are dancing around with, get this, a leprechaun they caught yesterday. Don't ask. I wish I was anywhere but here.
What about the Faden?
The what?
The Faden. We were looking for the Faden.
We were looking for the... Oh, that's right. Well, look. Look, we're safe now. And it's all because of you.
What? What did I do?
What did you do? Why, you reminded us of our goal, that's what you did, and it broke the fairy spell. Let's sit down for a minute. Whew.
How come?
Well, you see, fairy rings only work on people who've forgotten what's important in their lives. Once they do that, well, the fairies have them chasing here and there after frivolous things, running around in circles and going nowhere.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's because fairies love to laugh, you see. And you must admit, we look pretty silly out there. Well, we outsmarted them that time, but I think maybe we'd better mark the map here to make sure that we don't venture into that ring again. Let's see, we were right about there, don't you think? Well, I think we covered enough ground for one day, don't you? Tell me, do you still hear the music?
Yes.
La-dee-da.
La 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 la
What you humming, honey?
Humming to the fairies' music.
The what?
The crickets, the owls, and the wind.
I don't know. Darn.
Maybe a fairy did it.
Yeah, maybe a chicken bone fell in. Oh. See? A bone. No fairy.
Well, maybe a fairy put it there.
A fairy didn't put it there, I did. Well, probably because I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe a fairy distracted you.
A fairy had nothing to do with this. Alex, you know better. There are no such things as fairies.
But how do you know that?
Because I say so. No, enough of this nonsense.
But how can you be sure?
Well, because there's no scientific evidence they exist.
Not yet. But where would we be if people didn't believe in creatures so small you couldn't see them with your eyes? They were laughed at.
Gosh, I'm tired, Alex.
And who tells you the answer when you're taking a test? Then your mind goes blank and all of a sudden it comes back to you. So somebody whispered it to you in your ear.
Maybe you should study law.
There's an octopus.
An octopus? Oh, I see him
Yeah.
now.
It's being chased by a caterpillar.
A caterpillar. Where's the legs? Oh, I see him, yes.
Wait a minute. He's a tyrannosaur.
Well, hello there. Would you like to join us? We were just watching the...
Huh?
I say, would you like to see the parade with us?
Parade?
Yeah, you just missed the caterpillosaurus.
Caterpillar.
I think I'll pass. Aunt Sam wants you guys.
Oh, it's time to go then. Come on now. Oh, no. The parade will be back another day.
You want to race me home? Yeah, go.
Well then, how about helping an old man to his feet? Up we go. Hello there. I'm Liam Connors.
The leprechaun.
Hi. I guess you've been talking to Alex and Tommy, huh? You must be Tommy's sister, Becky. Oh, we were just looking at the clouds, you know. Ah, there's so much to see up there.
In the clouds?
Aye. But you have to know how to look, you know. Look again. Do you see that little girl up there floating in the air?
Yeah, I guess I do see her.
Aye. But she looks kind of sad and lonely, as if she misses someone who's very special to her.
My boyfriend never called me yesterday to wish me happy birthday.
Oh, but a lovely lass like that. Why, she must have many friends. No, I think this is someone who is very special to her, who she's angry at. Now, who might that be?
My dad. If he hadn't died, then I wouldn't be here. Alone and forgotten on my birthday. I wish I was home.
Oh, no, don't be like that. Always wishing you were somewhere else. Well, you're missing out on what's here.
Here? What's here? There isn't even a mall here.
A mall? What good is a mall?
I went with my friends.
Well, tell me, what did you do with this mall?
I don't know. We just hung out.
Oh, I see. You did nothing at the mall. Well, you know something. You could be doing the same thing here. Well, all right then. What else?
What do you mean, what else?
What I mean, what else do you like to do? You know, I've learned that everyone has a secret wish deep down in their hearts. Something they want to do more than anything else in the world. If only they had the courage to try it.
I guess I always wanted to learn how to ride a horse.
What? Yes, I know. No, I quite agree.
Who are you talking to?
But listen,
I don't hear anything.
nothing.
The wind.
Aye. You see, I frequently ask the wind for help when I have a problem or I don't know what to do.
Does it ever answer?
Aye. If you're patient, and if you're sincere in the asking, the wind always answers in its own way and in its own time.
Maybe I should try.
Aye, lass. Maybe you should. Did you hear it?
I hear the breeze. I don't hear any words.
Aye, lass. Well, it isn't easy. But this I know. When it's truly important for you to hear what the wind has to say, you'll hear it. But you won't hear it here. You'll hear it right here. And then with practice, it gets easier. And then you can ask it anything. What to do on a sunny day. The answer to your problems. How to fill the emptiness in your heart.
But how does the wind know?
The wind is only the messenger.
But what do... Mr. Connors? Mr. Connors? I'm afraid of horses.
See it? Yeah, it's a bird. Hey, that looks like where my nest
You guys,
was.
come on, lunch is ready.
Oh, last one to the porch is Puka. Go! That's not fair. No way. I won. You're the Puka. That's not fair. You got a head start. I'm not the Puka. You are. Well, I won. That means I'm not the Puka. Yes, you are.
Probably gonna be sorry I asked, but what's a puka?
A Puka is a bad fairy that looks like a horse. It'll take you on a ride that you'll never survive unless you're very, very brave.
Oh, yeah? Then I'd say neither of you are pukas. Come on.
Wait, I left Ace in the tree.
Get him later.
No, we have to be ready to fly.
What? Scott and Cindy? I don't believe it. Oh, that's just great, Laura. Yeah, thanks for calling. Now I know what kind of friends I have. One less question for the wind, I guess.
Where to now?
I'd say that way. Oh, hold it.
Well, what's wrong?
Wait, I'm not sure, but I just got a funny feeling. Do you feel anything different?
Sorta.
Aye, I thought so. We better put our jackets on backwards.
Why are we doing this?
Pixies. We don't want to get pixie-led in there.
Pixie lead?
Aye. Have you ever been on a trip, and then suddenly the trip was over and you can't even remember the trip?
Yeah. That happened to me on my way to Grandma's last year.
Ah, well, more than likely a pixie caught your attention. You were pixie-led, Tommy.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
That's only the first step. Given enough time, a pixie will get you so confused that you'll start looking for happiness in all the wrong places. And once you get pixie-led, unless someone else helps, well, you could stay lost forever.
So how does it help to put our coats on backwards?
But don't you see, it confuses them. They can't tell whether we're coming or going. Hey. Bring the map.
Ready for bed? You still miss him, don't you?
Yeah. Wish he'd hurry and come back.
Tommy, you know, don't you, that he can't? I mean, you do know where your dad really is. He's in
Heaven.
That's right. And when people go to heaven, they don't come back.
But he always comes back. He promised he'd come back. Ace was his witness.
Yeah, but what if he can't come back?
Me and Ace have figured it out. He's been pixie-led. We'll fix that as soon as we find the Faden.
Good night, Tommy. Good night, Ace.
Boy, you're really dragging it out today.
Ain't going in today, boys. Part of the plan.
Oh, yeah, the plan.
Take a look at this. Tonight is the night.
Good luck. We'll be standing by when you get blown out of the water.
You think so? I don't think so. 'Cause I'm a pretty lucky guy.
Man with a plan.
Nothing today again. All this time I've been dreaming about finding it, but still nothing.
I've been dreaming of it as well. But you know, maybe it was only meant to be a dream.
What's the point of a dream if it doesn't come true?
Now hold it. Hold on, both of you. Now tell me something. What was it that Christopher Columbus was dreaming of?
I know, a new way to India.
Aye. And it was that dream that gave him the courage to brave the unknown perils of the ocean.
But he didn't find what he was looking for.
Exactly. Instead, he discovered a whole new world.
But we didn't find anything.
Ah, didn't you know? More often than not, the search proves more valuable than the treasure. I promise you, you've both found far more than you realize. And you're closer than you think. Come along, then. The Faden's waiting.
Don't run, you guys. Did you talk to Mr. Connors today?
Don't answer. It's a trap.
Ah, you two! Hold on. You're wearing me out. An old man like me. Whew. It's time for a rest. No. Not there. Follow me.
Why out here?
Oh, as a precaution, of course. The bad fairies can't hurt you in moving water. All right, who's got the map? All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Ooh, look at that. There's only one section left.
Darn, I wish we could have found
Hush. Don't go throwing wishes around.
Why not?
Well, because they might come true.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it might not be what you really need.
I don't understand.
But look, once I heard of a story of a woman who all of her life wanted to be very rich. Well, one day she caught a fairy, you see, and she got her wish. The next day she got a big check for a lot of money from an insurance company because her poor husband had died in an accident. Don't you see? She got her wish, but she became a lonely old widow for it. It's the nature of the fairy magic. It can't give without taking.
Well, then, what should we wish for?
Ah, well, if you must wish for something, wish for strength of heart, inspiration and courage, and always wish for things you're willing to work for.
What if a fairy wish was the only way a wish could come true?
Ah, well, then you're wishing for things that shouldn't be.
I still wish I could find the baby.
Well, in that case, I'll just have to make sure that you get your wish.
Promise?
With Ace as my witness, I promise. The Banshees! No, not yet, I tell you! I need more time!
Mr. Connors, are you okay?
I'm all right,
You
dear.
okay?
Yes, I just lost my breath for a moment.
What's a banshee?
The Banshee. Well, it's a messenger of sorts.
Well, what did it say?
It said I may be going away,
Where will you be going?
where the wind lives.
No, you promise.
But I didn't say it would be easy now, did I? Do you still want to find the Faden?
Yes.
And you've learned to trust your hearts and to believe in things that you can't always see. Well, what happens now is all up to you, don't you see? I was only your guide. You don't need me anymore.
But we'll miss you.
Aye, and I'll miss you too. But don't be sad. There's a purpose to everything. Close your eyes. Do you remember the morning when we danced to the fairies' music? Tell me what you see and hear.
The birds, the fields and the woods, forest.
Anything else?
I see Tommy and you.
Tommy, do you see me too?
Yeah.
Whenever you need to see me, all you have to do is to close your eyes, listen for the music of the meadow, and I'll be there.
Storm's coming in. You know, I cannot believe you took me to a drive-in.
It's fun, though.
It's okay. So what was the name of the movie?
I knew you were having a good time. Oh, look, falling star, make a wish, hurry.
Oh, not you two.
What?
Oh, it's Alex. You know, it seems like ever since she started spending time with Mr. Connors, she can't stop talking about fairies and magic.
So what's wrong with that? She's 8 years old. She's got a great imagination.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Okay. The other day, she takes one of her books, she renames everything in it. She crosses out tree and writes house, and she calls the acorns dinner because she thinks she's been changed into a squirrel.
So I must have missed something. I don't get the problem.
Well, the problem is, what if she starts believing all this stuff, huh? If she starts believing in fairies and magic and inanimate objects that are alive.
Ah, she's having fun.
Fun?
Please, yes.
I don't think it's fun. I don't want Alex believing in fairy tales and men in shining armor, and Prince Charming.
Don't you think you're going a little bit overboard with this? I mean, what's wrong with it? with a girl believing in the dream that a wish will come true.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
How about what's gonna happen when some of those wishes don't come true, huh? I just think we can do without the fairy tales in my house.
Oh, okay, I get it. Unless they're your fairy tales, huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, how about the one that everything in life can be explained rationally or scientifically?
Oh, come on.
Or how about why her dad never comes to visit her? Why don't you try those fairy tales, Sam?
That's enough. I think you better just go.
Just hold on a minute. I would never, ever tell a little girl that Prince Charming is going to come into her life, kiss her, and take all her troubles away. Come on. Okay, so maybe I do believe that there's a little...
Are you done?
Just forget it, okay?
Fine. Forget it.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not done. You know, just because you lost all your hopes and all your dreams doesn't give you the right to keep Alex from having any of hers. Now I'm done.
Why did I ever put you up there? No angel ever listened to my prayers. Can I talk to you for a minute, Mr. Connors?
Well, you know, I'm always willing to listen and help.
That's what I want to talk to you about. I don't think you're helping anybody with all of your stories.
Now, why would you be saying a thing like that?
Because I am concerned about the effect you and your stories are having on the children's reality.
The reality. It's the reality that's been harming them, Miss Gale. A little boy who waits for a father who can't return. A little girl who believes that science can answer all her questions. And a teen who's afraid to dream for fear of what her dreams may contain.
You sound just like Rick.
Aye. And a fine man he is, with both feet on the ground.
Both feet. He's a dreamer. I don't think he even has 1 foot on the ground.
Miss Gale, try to focus for a moment on the miracle of 2 words. What if?
What if?
Aye. What if? Isn't it those 2 words that lead the scientist to new discoveries? The dreamer to new worlds? The weary to hope?
Where do your stories about leprechauns and fairies lead?
Well, I hope they lead to that place in the heart that reality can't touch. Do you remember?
What if?
Aye. What if? Go ahead. Try it. I'm sure there's dreams still living in your heart. Allow yourself to feel them just one more time. Aye. I see you found the spot. Go ahead, Miss Gale. Let your heart believe. Believe even that there may be angels right here in Erinville that do hear and answer your prayers.
Something is wrong with Mr. Connors. Like what? B-A-N-S-H-E-E. Banshee. A spirit whose wailing foretells a coming death. Death.
What are you doing?
Listening to the wind.
Is it saying anything?
Yeah, that I pick lousy friends.
Still upset about Scott not calling on your birthday? I'm sure he was just probably out somewhere.
Yeah, out with my best friend Cindy. Lori called and told me.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Well, maybe this is for the best, huh?
What do you mean?
Well, I suggested to your mother that maybe you should all move up here. I think it might make all our lives a little easier.
Move here? She didn't say anything to me about it.
We were waiting. We figured once you got here, you wouldn't want to leave.
Yeah, right.
Just something to think about.
I'll ask the wind.
Think you could answer a few questions for me?
Couldn't hurt to try.
Hey, Bill. Hold on a second. Kids, time for dinner. So, what brings you about tonight?
Well, I know the kids have been seeing a lot of Mr. Connors lately, so I thought you should know. Liam's had a heart attack.
Is he gonna be okay?
They're not sure. He's pretty bad.
What am I gonna tell the kids?
If you want, I could tell them.
Tell who what?
Hey, Alex, Tommy, why don't you come sit by me? Hmm?
Tell us what?
Oh, Mr. Connors is sick.
Sick? What do you mean?
He had a heart attack, and he's in the hospital.
Is he going to die?
He may.
No!
Honey, I'm sorry.
Alex. What are you doing? We have to find the fade, and we have to find it tonight. We can't. It's dark. We'll look for it tomorrow. No, maybe it will be too late. We have to find it tonight. Wait. I'm going with you.
Alex. Alex? Tommy.
The sooner we go, the sooner we get back. The woods look scary in the dark. Let's get ready. Ready? Ready. Let's go find it.
Have you seen Tommy and Alex?
No?
I better call Rick. Got any idea where they might be? Hi, Rick, it's me. The kids are gone.
This way. Are you sure? Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. Come on.
I'm sorry. I promise you we'll find it. But being kids, they're hiding out there somewhere. We just have to figure out where.
Okay, I've called the firehouse, hospital. I've checked all the roads to get there. We're gonna have to search the woods.
All right, well, let's do it. You get the guys together and let's get moving on it. Hey, come on. It's gonna be all right. We're fine, I promise you, all right? You okay?
Okay.
Tommy, I think we better stop and check the map. Okay. Do you think you know where we are? No. No, I don't recognize anything. We might have been pixie-led. Well, now what? Well, if we're lost, I think we should stay right where we are.
But this I do know. When it's important enough for you to hear what the wind has to say, you'll hear it.
Mr. Connors.
Hey, people, now you know the drill. It's gonna be tough to see because of this rain. So work your area thoroughly. And let's follow all standard procedure. Let's not forget that these two kids out there are cold and tired, probably huddled up somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled. God be with us all, and good luck.
What was that? Just the wind? We gotta get out of here! But which way do we go? Let's turn around and go back. But which way's back? The Banshees! They're after us! The Puka! The one who got the robber! Let's go!
Deputy! Grab a couple of people. Check that ravine over there. What do you got? Nothing to the north. All right, so make sure you get up there on that south ridge. And look under all those rocks up in there. There's a lot of holes they can be hiding in. All right, let's go, Nick.
What's that sound? Sounds like water. Stream! Bad birds can't hurt us in moving water. Let's go!
Yeah, Meg, what is it?
It looks like a metal detector and a couple pair of glasses.
Excuse me. I need to see Liam Connors.
Visiting hours aren't until 9 a.m.
No, you don't understand.
Is there a problem I can help you with?
Yes, I need to see Mr. Connors.
What's wrong?
My little brother is lost and he may know where he is.
Yeah!
Trail ends here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Tommy! Hey! Take the dogs and cross up there where it narrows and go to the other side and see if you can pick up the scent over there. Bill and I'll go downriver.
You know where this river goes?
Tommy's?
Yeah. I'm gonna cross here and work my way down to the falls.
Mr. Connors? Mr. Connors, it's Becky. It's about Tommy and Alex. I think they went to search the last part of the woods, and I was hoping you'd know where that was.
Follow the rainbow.
Let him sleep. The medication makes him hallucinate.
Where are we? Behind the waterfall. We're lucky the log caught onto the rock. What do we do now? We can't go forward. We can't go back the way we came. I guess we just have to wait. The base is okay.
Believe that there are angels right here in Erinville that do hear and answer your prayers.
Dear God, please. Please help them.
I don't think anyone's gonna find us here. If only we had the Faden. Then we could wish our way out. Look, what's that? I don't know. Patrick Connors. Mr. Connors. Open it. Mr. Connors promised. Now we can get our wishes. Go ahead, Alex. Make your wish. I don't know how to use it. Do you? No. Oh, that's right. Mr. Connors said the fane was useless unless you know how to work it. Oh, great. Tommy, why was it so important that you found the fane anyway? I thought it was the only way I could get my wish. Great thinking. Well, if I would have known this was going to happen, I wouldn't have wished for it. Sorry. It's all my fault. What did Mr. Connors mean when he said we were close? He couldn't look in here. So, if there's a purpose to everything, why here, behind the waterfall? There's gotta be more. Look! Alex, look! What does it say? When you can't hear the music of cricket and owl, and the wind isn't telling you answer, when you look to the sky and see only cloud, to the forest and see only tree, play me.
I'll open your eyes and your heart. Once again you will see all the wonder of the cricket, the owl, the cloud and the tree, the wind-born song of the Maker.
With hope you will see you are never alone, and someone who cares will always be there.
One wish of the heart, a child's simple plea, each heard the same if you play
and believe. What? Magic? Fairies? Wishes? No, Tommy, that's not it. Think about it. None of those things are real. We have to believe in something bigger, like the power that made everything. That's what Mr. Connors has been trying to tell us. Okay, but you go first. We wish for strength of heart, courage to get out of here. No! Stop! What? Those are the only things Mr. Connors said we should wish for. It might count as 2 wishes. You might be right. We shouldn't take any chances. Go ahead, Tommy. Make the last wish. Wish for your dad. That's what you've been waiting for. I wish that Mr. Connors can have a good long life. My dad's dead, Alex. Wishing can't change that. He's in a better place. Please be there. Please help us.
I don't understand. They're behind the waterfall. Tommy! Helen! I'll go get help!
A puka is a bad boy that looks like a horse. He'll take you on a ride that you'll never survive unless you're very brave.
Everyone has a secret wish deep down in their hearts. Something they want to do more than anything else in the world. If only they had the courage to try it.
I found them.
Whoa, hold on now. Just calm down. Where are they?
Behind the waterfall, the big one up at the mountains.
Hold on, just take it easy. Rick, this is Ted. I think I've got something for you. Well, are they okay?
I don't know, they're in the waterfall.
Yeah, go ahead, Ted.
Yeah, I got Becky here. She says she found the kids.
Where, are they okay?
Oh, I don't know. She says they're in the waterfall.
Let me talk to her.
Okay,
Rick, they're at the waterfall.
Becky, I was just there. Now tell me where they are.
They're behind the waterfall.
Did you say behind the waterfall or in the waterfall?
Behind, they're behind the waterfall.
Rick, hey, what about that old story Crazy Leo used to tell us about that secret cave behind the falls? Maybe it's true.
That's it, that's where they are. The wind told me. Please, Rick, you gotta believe me.
Becky, I believe you. Ted, I want you to call old man Baker and have him get his crane up to Miller Falls now.
Miller Falls? Are you crazy? They'd never survive.
Let's hope you're wrong. Have a little faith, pal. A little faith. I'll meet you there.
You are a very lucky young lady. I'd say your guardian angel was working overtime last night.
So would I.
Bed rest and ice cream.
Yeah, Mom, we're fine. No, I know, don't worry. Uh-huh. Yeah. And Mom, if you're still thinking about moving to Aaronville, yeah, well, it's okay with me.
Well then, and who might you be looking for?
Mr. Connors! Gave us the courage to get out from behind the waterfall.
come from here. It came from what you believed in here.
Mr. Connors!
Oh, Alex! Oh, look, the three of us together again. Oh, I love you.
Hey, Dan. Good morning, Rick. Giving a horse tour to town?
Lightning hit my fence last night. He bolted. Strangest thing, you know?
See you later.
Yep.
Had a visitor this morning. Left you something.
Ted, miss us, bud.
Rick, thank you for saving my princess and for helping me remember the dreams I'd forgotten. Dinner tonight? Sam.
When clouds of darkness close in around you, look to that place found hidden inside. There you'll find love to wrap around you. It's close to your heart if you've eyes to see. Look high to the trees and over the rainbow, to that secret place deep inside. There you'll find peace, there you'll find joy. It is waiting if you but believe.